Greetings, nerds, and originally this was going to be the second to last part of drawing PewDiePie, but instead this is going to be the final part of drawing PewDiePie. Why? Because we've been making some really hasty, like very, very quick progress of this drawing. It really surprises me, pretty much. We're pretty much basically going to finish this drawing, by working on the other side of his face, finishing up the other side of his face, finishing up his hair right here, working on his other ear, his other eye, the other side of his nose, and the other side of his mouth, even the other side of his chin, the other side of his face. We're going to use a couple color pencils, and we're going to continue to use the oil pastels. And just like the previous drawings of a YouTuber, I'm going to share my opinions, my thoughts, the good side of the drawing, and also the bad side of the drawing. You nerds really get it. I don't need to do that much explaining. And just like the first part of working on the PewDiePie drawing, I'm wearing a PewDiePie shirt. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and finish up the drawing of PewDiePie. I have no clue how many memes there are involving PewDiePie. I know PewDiePie has his own memes, and I know there's memes involving PewDiePie that are like found in other people's memes. I don't know if that really I'm not really like clarifying what I'm saying here about the memes, but there's this one particular meme that I find really, really amusing, and I have seen it before. It's been ages since I last saw it, but it involves Cash Nasty. Now, he's another internet star. I think he is really interested of the NBA, but Cash Nasty, there's this meme where he destroys a computer. It wasn't an ordinary punch, it was like a real boxing punch, or like an MMA punch. Like, he punched his computer so tremendously hard, like you can't even use it anymore. It would just malfunction really, really badly. And that became a meme. There would be I think there's other memes that would get put into that meme where Cash Nasty punches his computer hard and very, very quickly. But PewDiePie is involved in Cash Nasty's meme. It literally cracked me up when I first saw it. It still cracks me up to this day, and I can't stop thinking about it. I would constantly put my mind into it. Maybe I would daydream about the meme, but I'm gonna do further explaining of that Cash Nasty meme and PewDiePie being involved into it. That popular song by PewDiePie, Congratulations, towards the end of it, maybe the last 30 seconds or something like that, at the closing moments of the song where PewDiePie does the bro fist in front of the camera after tasting defeat of T-Series. He was like, here's one last bro fist. But then Cash Nasty would do that quick MMA punch just before PewDiePie could do the bro fist. I don't know if that really makes sense. You get what I'm trying to explain here, nerds? I hope I'm explaining right. Again, I'm not really one of the brightest people in the world, but I'm really doing my best to improve with the commentating and trying to talk more in front of the camera and throwing in the commentating for these art videos. Maybe just feeling much more comfortable in this world and trying to interact with other people. And I do interact with other people verbally and non-verbally. I prefer non-verbally because I'm less shy that way. But yeah, that is my favorite meme involving PewDiePie. So I don't know how humorous PewDiePie would really get in his videos, and outside of his videos, maybe his shorts or vlogs. Vlogs are still videos on his YouTube channel, because I don't really watch him that often, but I am still supporting him. I'm still subscribed to his channel, and there used to be a propaganda during the PewDiePie versus T-Series era, to see which channel is gonna like reach 100 million subscribers. There was like multiple advertisements and like the campaign involving 3 words into a phrase: subscribe to PewDiePie. Yeah, that campaign, or like that advertisement, subscribe to PewDiePie, that became a movement during that era, but it's no longer a movement. That movement is dead now. And I am following him. I'm following PewDiePie across social media as well, so yeah. But one thing that's very humorous about PewDiePie, his subscribe to PewDiePie advertisement movement thing made its way to India, and it's really, really ironic that T-Series is an Indian YouTube channel, and it used to have a competition with PewDiePie. Yeah, India endorsed the subscribe to PewDiePie advertisement movement thing, which was really, it was just a WTF situation. Okay, nerds, here's the finished drawing, the finished artwork of PewDiePie. He roughly spent like over 2 hours, like between 2 to 3 hours, just to finish this bad boy up. Now, I really love how I did his hair. It is not beautiful, but it is gorgeous. I had to use the scissors, different shades of brown. I had to use black, you know, the colored pencils, a couple colored pencils to work on his hair, I believe. I don't recall that strongly, but I think I have used a couple color pencils to work on his hair. And for other parts of this drawing, yeah, this drawing not only looks crispy, but it's also crunchy. I love how I did the shading between his forehead and his hair. And we also get the shading for his forehead, and also the highlights to his nose, you know, to his face, his lips, even his cheeks. And I guess I'll count his ears. Good and strong shading for the drawing in its entirety. I feel like I could have blended the colors to his nose, but I feel like I would ruin his nose that way, so I left his nose how it is. What you're seeing right now, it's not exactly how it is from the picture, but it is pretty close. I don't like how I did his eyes though. His right eye looks smaller than his other eye, and this is what happens when you don't check out the tutorials, any of the tutorial videos on YouTube. I chose not to watch any of the tutorials on YouTube, so what was I thinking? Yeah, I know, but holy crap. I think this drawing is one of my favorites and one of my best ones of a YouTuber. I love how I did his teeth, his facial hair, so I think I'll give this drawing maybe 9.3 out of 10. It's definitely up there to being one of my best drawings of a YouTuber, along with Jacksepticeye, Mr. Beast, and any other YouTuber drawings that we have worked on in the past. Probably not going to get any attention from this on this platform. Does that make me sad? Does that make me mad? Do I feel hurt from that?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly. This is literally my hobby. I enjoy doing this. And spoilers, nerds, I will draw PewDiePie again. He is going to be the first ever YouTuber to be drawn back to back, because this man, he's not just a YouTuber, he is an icon. He went from being a nobody to a rookie to a star, a YouTube star, to a legend, and now an icon. He is a future father. I'm so glad of his accomplishments. It feels really good to dedicate him and put so much respect to his legacy, I guess. A lot of people really admire him, and I'm one of those people. I don't really watch him that often. Hey, we know his YouTube channel is not that strong anymore, but he's still going. He still has that type of life. He still has a sign of life on this red platform. He'll always be remembered, even when he retires from YouTube, before he could pass away. Glad I chose to draw PewDiePie. He is a god, a YouTube god, but not the YouTube god like how he used to be, because there was another YouTuber that ended up taking his place as the king of YouTube, that ended up taking over and dictating. I'm not saying it in the like Hitler way.
Are you sure about that?
Dictator in a good way. He used to be the leader, but obviously Mr. Beast is the current leader of YouTube. It feels really, really good to draw this awesome man, this awesome human being. So that is going to be the end of this part. Well, the end of this adventure of drawing PewDiePie. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this episode, well, not episode, I don't really consider this an episode, I consider this a part. I hope this video was quite enjoyable to watch, so thanks for watching. I'm giving this drawing a thumbs up. Enjoy some high-resolution pictures. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Oh, and also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time.